Triple Overtake, the podcast where we talk all things F1 related. I'm your host, Kylan. With me are my older brother,
Mason,
and my dad.
Bjorn.
Before we get into this episode, you can find us on Instagram and YouTube. You can also email us your questions at tripleovertake@gmail.com. First thing we'll talk about is Max crashing on the first lap.
We totally jinxed it.
You guys jinxed it.
In the last episode, Kylan said, I hope we didn't jinx it, and we totally jinxed it because we were all in on Max winning every race and
You guys.
and
I only said main race.
qualifying on pole for the sprint and the Grand Prix. And yeah,
Spoilers.
crashed on the opening lap. So sad day for Max, sad day for the Dutch fans and the people of Zandvoort. Not the way he wanted to go out, obviously. But yeah, kind of brought an end to his race, and we'll see what he can do with the next one.
Yeah, okay. Do you have
that
anything
was
to say?
sad. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good that everyone was able to avoid that crash, and obviously Bortoletto spinning it. The Hulk got very close to hitting Bortoletto. He was going to go up the inside, and then last second chose to go around the outside, which is very lucky.
The right move to make.
Mm-hmm.
That replay footage was scary. Surprising that everyone walked away from that. Nobody got hurt. Nobody crashed into anybody. So very, very fortunate that everyone could continue racing after that point, with the exception of Max.
Yeah, obviously some drivers did not go away without any I'm thinking of any
Penalties?
yeah, but I'm trying to think of a better word. But yeah, obviously Bortoletto and Colapinto drive-through penalties for going.
Lindblad and Colapinto.
Did I say Bortoletto? I meant Lindblad.
Yes.
Bortoletto spun and then pit around the same time as they had their drive-through penalties. For just going too fast or overtaking
under yellows is what
yellows. Yeah, just a bit unfortunate. They're trying to avoid the accident, and they're side by side with another car, and they overtake.
Yeah, in real time, everything's happening so quickly. Obviously, the stewards can look at things and slow things down and overanalyze them. And they deemed it appropriate to penalize them with drive-through penalties, and I believe they also had penalty points added to their super license as well. So yeah, they'll have to be careful moving forward with the number of penalty points they carry. Any comment on the stewarding or even the coverage of that incident?
The coverage was not very good. There were a lot of times where we wanted to see what was happening or what happened with them, and we just didn't get to see that. Yeah, just...
Yeah, there were multiple times during the whole race where I just wanted the cameras to show something, but they never cut to anything, like midfield battles where people were actually passing.
Incidents
Yeah.
or punctures.
We never
or
saw
anything.
who was it that had contact too, and we never saw.
Maybe Stroll and Colapinto, maybe Stroll just found damage somewhere, had a puncture. We didn't even
Pretty sure
see
they,
that.
Didn't they both pit though
Yeah,
after
they
that?
both-
I think,
Yeah, so
So
Franco
they
came
must have
in.
hit each other, but we never saw anything of that. So.
'Cause didn't Franco get a penalty after that too?
I think it was just for the yellow flags.
Yeah.
Yellow
I thought-
flag infringement.
Again?
No.
'Cause I thought he had like another 10-second time penalty.
Well, that's right, he did.
But
See,
we never saw that.
We never saw that. So, so coming
Oh.
back after summer break, I think the TV coverage was still playing catch up. They're still coming off their break. The pit crews were
Same
still
with
on
the-
vacation.
Yeah.
Pit stops were terrible this week.
Yeah. They're just not... I don't know what happened over those 4 weeks. It just did not get it. Did not get it right.
Not a smooth weekend for any of the teams, really.
Yeah.
And I think that compromised some people's races with slow pit stops. Some of the drivers were complaining about them.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oscar on the restart started on hard tires and made a great move on George, even if he did have battery issues, but it was still a great move up the
Mhm.
inside. And then he pit at the same time as George, or a lap
No.
after, or who
Yeah.
was it?
I think it was a lap after.
When he was
Yeah.
on hard tires and George was on the same
And
mediums
then he
from
went
the
back
start.
onto hards too, which was confusing to me.
Yeah, Oscar's strategy this race was terrible from the
Yeah.
team. Don't know what they were doing.
Yeah, more issues at McLaren with their strategy.
It's probably because Zach Brown wasn't there. He was at the Freedom 250. And
Yeah, every race where Zach's gone, they do bad. I guess Lando didn't do bad, but yeah, Oscar's.
no, Lando didn't do bad. Zach's partied instructions to the team were make sure Lando wins and Oscar doesn't.
Maybe
That's conjecture.
a bit of conspiracy.
Yep.
There were a lot of confusing strategies this race. There were a lot of pit stops. The fresher tires were better, I guess, and that caused more pit stops. But Fernando pulled off a one stop after the red flag. That was very good. I think he brought the softs halfway through the race and then went into hards.
34 laps or something. Yeah.
Yeah, very good job from Fernando. He got P9, so triples Aston's points and his own. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
he
good.
made the one stop work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that early crash and then red flag really threw things off. The track was a drying track to begin with, and then brought him into the pit lane. Teams changed tires. Most drivers changed tires, but not all. And it just the strategy was so off after that.
Yeah. Well, I think it would have still been weird if there wasn't a red flag, because they were making a lot of pit stops.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been interesting to see what they would have done if there wasn't a red flag, though. But obviously there was, so
Yeah, it's hard to know. But the big news, Lando wins, back-to-back wins,
yeah.
and he's looking pretty strong at this moment,
Mm-hmm.
even if he's downplaying it and saying that they don't have what it takes to win.
It will be a lot different at Monza, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because the last two races have been slower tracks, low speed corners. What?
Nothing.
You're making fun of me.
No, it was just I was saying. Never mind.
Say it.
I'm not making fun of you. I just remember that Dad was saying that Zandvoort was high speed and Hungary was low speed. You said that.
I thought that was Mason. Anyway, these were both
What?
McLaren tracks.
Okay. Anyway, I said it was a McLaren track, and Dad was like, "No, this is a high speed track. McLaren are good at low speed." Sorry, I just rewatched the last episode, so I'm kind of.
Well, I listened to it the other day, and I don't remember saying that, but
You have a
Okay.
short memory. Anyway, we're getting into it now.
things are heating up.
Was
I'd be
delayed.
surprised if Mercedes don't win at Monza with their engine.
Well,
But Kimi's taking a penalty.
taking back of the grid. Fryer bringing an
He'll still
ADUO.
Back of the grid, it's not just like a 10 place.
Well, I think it's minimum 10 or 15.
Pretty
So-
sure it's 10 if you're changing engines.
Yeah, but I think he was taking it back of the
Other
grid.
stuff, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume so. I don't.
That has been confirmed that he is taking a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's not going to matter. He's going to come flying through the field. I don't know if he wins, but he's going to do well.
Hajar made it up to P6 in Belgium in a worse car than the Mercedes.
True.
So I think he could definitely get up there. But before we get too far into the future, I want to go back to the race, the late VSC, and Kimi being called into the pits, and him chasing down George. a lot of people online are saying that George shouldn't have given the position up. Personally, I think he should have, because if they fought, it would have brought Hamilton closer, and it would have made both of the Mercedes paces worse. And you should have the faster driver ahead.
Well,
even if
and to
there's
find proof of that, you just look at Charles putting a move on Hamilton late when Hamilton was chasing George, and then as soon as he had to defend Charles, it took him out of his race with George.
Yeah.
So Mercedes got it right, in my opinion. Having, like you said, the faster driver ahead. It did compromise George's race, but George did a good job of holding off Hamilton and got a little help from Charles.
Because you never know what could happen if Kimi stays behind. Lewis could have ended up overtaking both of them somehow. So
yeah.
Yeah, all it would take is, maybe some dirty air from George if Kimi's behind, runs wide or locks up, and then Hamilton's through, and he gets by George, and yeah, it worked out. I understand why people are making that argument, but it worked out to have both Mercedes on the podium. I don't know. Like I said, Ferrari. I think Charles proved that Mercedes made the right choice.
Yeah.
There was some interesting radio from the Ferrari drivers and the Mercedes drivers throughout the race.
Yeah, Hamilton not very happy with the Ferrari management of the situation. He wanted to get by Charles. Charles didn't want to give the position up. Ferrari took too long deciding what to do. It's just, yeah, not great from them on that.
And then Hamilton was frustrated too when the race engineers were asking for his opinion. And he's like, well, you guys are the ones with the data, just make a decision. I think, was it Jolien was kind of agreeing with that. Like, the drivers are driving, they don't have the data. Just tell them what they need to do. That's kind of, the drivers are depending upon the race engineers to do that. Lewis has come out and said he was being sarcastic on the radio. He's trying to keep the.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that's a case of cover your backside. Try to keep the Ferrari people happy. Go ahead.
I think it's a lot between the driver and the engineer. Engineer has to communicate what the data is. The driver has to tell the engineer what they're feeling, what they want to do. But obviously, it is down to the team on the decision when to pit and what tires to use. So it's a bit of a. I'm not good with expressions on the fly.
It's all right.
I'll get it one of these days.
You're young yet.
I have
You
time.
need more life experience. You're still wet behind the ears, as they would say.
See? Look
Look
at
at all
that.
these expressions.
I couldn't be an F1 commentator. Called their DC.
Yeah, you could have DC's job.
Say random things.
Talk about the grid walk that you watched.
Oh yeah, DC's grid walk was painful. It was not even the grid walk; it was off the grid walk. He's on the grass, just talking to random people, and only talked to like 2 people. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Let Jolien or Brundle do that. Don't let DC do the grid walk.
Yeah. Back to the future.
Back to the Future. Great trilogy.
All right.
Good expression there.
Well. Okay.
Are we going to the future? We're going to talk about our
We're going to the
predictions.
past.
Oh,
Back to the Future 3.
I thought we were talking about Monza and Madrid. Oh, Madrid. We're going there in a few weeks. F3 cars tested there. Saw some footage of that. I think all 3, F1, F2, F3 are racing there. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all works out.
Yeah. I did see today that the Middle East races got the green light for later this year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But they're in Malaysia still, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Are they gonna bring Saudi Arabia back or?
I
Probably
didn't
not.
read it. I just saw the headline. But I want to go back to a prediction that Mason made about Esteban
Hold
outperforming
on.
Behrman.
Well,
I was right.
He was right, and I said
you're
that's not
just-
even a bold
I
prediction.
have all the predictions
all the
written
predictions?
down,
Okay.
and you're just
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just excited because
A lot of
Esteban
these-
had a good
a
weekend.
lot of these
until
don't even
he
matter
DNF'd.
because you guys just predicted Max for everything. I predicted Lando for sprint pool. It was George. I predicted Charles for sprint winner. It was George. But Charles was actually pretty close. I think it was like a second and a half, so
Yeah.
not too bad. What?
Nothing.
The random for the sprint was P11. I said Bortoletto, Mason said Sonoda, and Dad said Lance Stroll. It was Lawson.
I was closest, right?
I would assume so.
Because Yuki was
12th, I believe.
Let's see. Sprint.
I thought he was 12th for the sprint.
Bortoletto was 9th. Yuki was 13th.
Oh, okay.
Stroll was 17th. So you're the furthest off.
He was in the sprint race.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
They're gonna say he's still wet behind the ears.
No.
Compared to
Probably the-
Fernando,
Yeah, compared to Fernando, yes. Compared to everyone else, he's a grizzled veteran.
and going out in Q1
Yeah. I think
Did you say if he goes out in
one
Q1
more time.
one more time, it'll be
His 100th exit.
I thought it was like 200. It might have been 100th.
No,
Probably
it's the
wasn't.
100th. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a milestone.
breaking records.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he has the record.
Yeah.
Just extending it.
Unbreakable record.
You never know. Could have another Lance Stroll.
Son of an owner.
Son of Lance Stroll.
Yeah. Lawrence's grandson.
What's another L name? Leonard Alonso and Leonard Stroll.
Anyway, back to
Back to the predictions. It's not even that late. We're talking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm always crazy. Crazy.
No, okay. I knew you were gonna do that. For poll, I said Piastri. It was Lando. I should have just went for Lando. Race podium, we all said Max for P1. That did not happen. For P2, I said Oscar. Mason said Antonelli, and Bjorn said Lando. It was Kimi.
Yeah.
For P3, I said Lando. Mason said Charles, and Bjorn said Kimi. So none of us got that one.
So if I went to put Max on the podium and slid those two up, I would have had those right.
It's always if.
I know. Just thinking of that famous Max quote.
Finish the quote.
Nope. This is a family program.
PG.
No explicit content. That's the thing on the
When you
YouTube.
post it?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Most people probably wouldn't get that. Oops. Okay. The random for the race was P14. I said Sonoda. Mason said Behrman, and Bjorn said Colapinto, and it was Franco Colapinto.
Just to say, I think Franco had a terrible race.
Yeah, very
He was-
very
He
messy.
had a Colapinto race.
He couldn't pass Checo for a
For the
while.
longest time, it was crazy.
Obviously, he doesn't have the upgrades, but like,
I don't even know why
Still.
I was paying attention to him that whole race, but I just noticed he was down there and he never got past them forever.
It's
So
like Franco from 2025.
yeah,
it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
whole year.
Anyway,
Biggest winner, I had two. I had McLaren and Gasly. Gasly finished P10. Not great, but also it's a point. So
Mm-hmm.
McLaren, they got P1 and P6. I think that they did show good pace, but I don't know about the strategy. Mason said Verstappen.
That did not happen.
I think that jinxed him.
nah.
And Bjorn said Aston Martin. Yeah, I'd give him that.
Kind of a mixed bag there, too.
Points are points.
Points are points.
For losers, I said Mercedes. No. Mason said Albon, which is very much so.
Just say that for every race.
Probably.
Like Esteban.
No.
Nope.
Did he finish the race, or is
He
that...
did not. He's non-classified.
But
he
he
DNF'd.
qualified good.
He did qualify good. He finished
Like, we're
ahead of Behrman
today.
in both qualifying sessions and in the sprint race. I'm not sure what happened to the Haas. Maybe just got tired.
Maybe
He
him and
got
Behrman
tired.
switched cars. Maybe Behrman's had a better car this whole year and they switched cars. Maybe
Maybe
that's why
maybe
they...
he's had a worse car this whole year and he's been outperforming it.
Who?
Esteban?
Behrman.
Then why would Behrman be behind him now? That doesn't make sense.
So my conspiracy theory is that Esteban's basically just doing testing for the 27 car. They're just
Yeah,
putting him out there.
They just
and-
put him out on a 27 car. Yeah.
No, he's just gathering data.
What are they gathering?
This, though, for Haas was a double DNF the first time since
Monaco 24.
Monaco 24. So a lot of people, or not a lot, some people have Haas on their fantasy teams because both cars finished the race. Well, both cars didn't finish the race, so disappointing for those people that have Haas on their fantasy teams.
Yep. Anyway, Dad's loser was Alpine.
Yep,
Mm,
I got that one right.
they scored a point.
You almost had Pierre on the podium. Okay, that's an exaggeration.
He did get a podium.
Yeah, he's going to court over it.
Anyway, bold predictions. I said no Mercedes on the podium. Stroll Q2. Mason said Ocon out qualifies Behrman. Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Bjorn said double Aston points. I don't know about that one.
Half correct.
Do you want to talk about fantasy?
I think I smoked everybody.
I'll just
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Willis?
I don't want to talk.
Just
about
say where we're at now in each respective league.
I'm first in the normal and draft leagues and third in the no change.
Say who
shit.
took first this week for each league.
Oh, I need to open my app. Can't even
I think
see
Mason got first for
the
normal
normal league.
league.
Got 407 points because I used Limitless.
Oh, I had 368.
Bjorn got first in the draft and he got first in the no change.
Say with a little more enthusiasm.
No, I'm good. Gap is 250 in the first league. I'm in first. Bjorn in second. Mason in third.
I'm close to you.
Gap
now.
is over 300 in the draft league. I'm in first. Bjorn second. Mason in third. No change. Bjorn is in the lead by over 300 ahead of Mason and myself.
So I did use chips this week. I used my triple, and I used it on Lando in my normal team and my draft team. And with the Lando win, that really paid off. And you use chips too, or a chip, right?
For what? Draft team?
I don't know, either.
Huh? I used Limitless on my normal and draft team.
I didn't use any chips because I used them all earlier.
So now we'll catch back up to you and pass you.
It's debatable. I think I still went up in the world. Maybe.
You're always going up in my book, Kylan.
Thanks. For predictions, I got 79 points. Let's see.
Nice.
Mason got 95. Bjorn got 94. Overall, Dad is in the lead by almost 50 points to Mason. I'm behind Mason by 7.
And Mason even forgot to do predictions 1 week.
Yep. I'm still beating you, Kylan. Take that.
Kind of salty
I'll,
right now.
I'll win the predictions in the end.
It's debatable.
Everything's debatable.
Exactly.
Most things are debatable. Anyway, what are we going to talk about now? Monza?
How about those Italians?
No,
Mamma mia.
no comment.
Do you think Ferrari will do good? Double podium. Kimi first. Should get the dream podium.
There would be very many happy Italians if that happened. I don't know. I haven't thought much about it.
No. No Ferraris on the podium.
Wow. This isn't even a predictions episode.
It is now.
Did we just make this predictions?
No.
No, we have to have a separate podcast.
That's right. That's right. So, anything else from this race we want to talk about? Mason?
I stopped paying attention after Max crashed. Not really, but it made the race a lot less exciting.
Max and Lawson got very close in that opening lap.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially with Lawson's reputation of
exactly.
fighting with drivers.
No, fighting with his teammates.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Same
he
thing.
does fight with everybody, but including his teammates. And I'm ready to get rid of Lawson for that very reason.
Do you guys think that Hadjar will come back this race? I think he'll come back after Madrid. Cause I feel like it'll be, yeah, cause it's a double header, Monza and Madrid. I think Madrid's a difficult circuit to have a broken wrist. Even if it's
Well, I did see that he hurt his wrist in a practice session or like a testing session. So it wasn't
where?
related. I didn't say anything like that, but at least it wasn't like, oh, I was out riding a
Biking.
bike. Yeah, doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing on
Lance
summer break. Broke my wrist.
Did Lance Stroll break his wrists or like fracture them on a bike?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. The Canadian
Common
way.
injury for people who ride bikes. Yeah,
Like you.
I've never broken a wrist, but yeah.
I've never broken a bone. What a great F1 podcast.
This is the No Broken Bones podcast. We are bone break free.
Whoa.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So it sounds like we're about done.
I think we're winding down on this
Winding down.
episode.
Winding up for the after show.
We already recorded that one. Pre F1 podcast.
Yep. If anyone wants to listen to that, I don't know.
If we get 100 likes, we'll release
We
that
get
secret
100
episode.
100 viewers on this.
Nah, we need 100 likes. On what? I don't know, but
How about 5?
I don't even
likes?
think you can like on Spotify or other podcast things, can you?
You can get like 5-star ratings on Apple Podcasts. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a Spotify listener like you guys are. You would know better.
I don't think there's a likes on Spotify.
Is there a comment?
You can comment,
Yeah.
yes. If we get 100 comments on Spotify,
Why is it 100?
because that's pretty
'Cause it's a
unreasonable.
super secret episode.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
We might have to cut some things out. Anyway,
If we
Maybe.
want to keep that PG rating,
It wasn't that bad.
family friendly. Keeping it real.
All right, that is it from the Triple Overtake crew. We will see you in the next episode.